Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Awaken. Welcome if you're new. I'm Emma and in today's video I'll be setting my budget for March 2022. Okay, so let's see how March is looking. Quite busy. Some key events include my mum's birthday, best friend's birthday, Mother's Day towards the end. I'm going on a retreat with my best friend towards the end of the month, which I'll tell you more about nearer the time. A couple of days out with family. So yeah, add in school and work and there's not much room for anything else. Onto my budget for March. I get paid on the 28th of February, a salary of actually £3,100, but £80 needs to be sent over to my friend tomorrow for our retreat. So I'll send that over on bank transfer, leaving me with £3,020 for all of my expenses. And fixed expenses, I've filled these out already and there are some changes. So my rent's increased from £725 to £755. My home insurance has increased from £13 to £15. So an extra £32 increase in fixed expenses. But thankfully the universe has had my back, and to compensate for these things my car insurance has actually reduced by £30 down to £104, so at this point I'm no worse off. This may change of course with the rise in energy costs due, and that reminds me I need to submit a meter reading really, so I know that what I've been paying each month is enough to cover what I'm actually using. I was in credit last time, so fingers crossed that's still the case. So I'll add all of my fixed expenses up on my calculator. These total £1,366, but I'll round it up by £14 to £1,380. And the £14 will just add to my bank buffer. So from my income of 3020, I'll take away 1380. I'm left with 1640, which will be drawn from the bank for cash stuffing into my cash expenses and sinking funds folders, possibly some savings, and you'll see how I divide this up later on. So cash expenses first, starting with groceries. £100 a week is what I budget, so it'll be £400 for the month. This has been about right, to be honest. I've lived on much less than this before when I've needed to, but thankfully now I've woken up to my bad spending habits, which used to leave me short of things even like food, and I'm managing much better. Budgeting £100 a week also gives me the option of shopping wherever I like, which most of the time is Aldi, but I do like a change of scenery sometimes, as you'll know if you've seen my Home Bargains weekly grocery shopping video, so check that out if you haven't. That was a lot of fun. Diesel. I still need to be putting away £70 a week for diesel for school runs and shopping and the odd day out, so £280 for the month. Eating out. I'm back to budgeting £20 a week, so £80 for the month. I need to cut back on this because last month I just went a bit crazy and I blew a lot more than my budget, which was already higher than this, on eating out. So yeah, a lot more home cooking will be getting done this month. Pocket money. Lydia has hers in with her school bus fare and dinner money there, so that £120 covers her pocket money, and £20 is enough for Bella because she does still have some birthday money left which she has no idea what to do with. Car cleaning. So I'm not budgeting anything this month for car cleaning. I'm going to get the power washer out to do the driving patio very soon, so I'll do the car myself whilst I'm at it. And window cleaning is £10 a month. So I'll add up my cash expenses now. They total £790. So from what I had left over here of 1640, take away 790, I'm left with £850. In my sinking funds folder, I still have money left from last month. I literally can't believe it. I'll show you where I have this money in just a minute. So my first sinking fund is days out. And I'm saying £100 again, which will cover the plans I have, because apart from the cinema, everywhere else is free. Next, I have gifts. So I blew my budget and some for gifts last month, even though it was much higher than what I normally budget. Although I've got a couple of birthdays and Mother's Day, I do fully intend to stay within my budget this month. I'm increasing it slightly from the usual £80 to £100, just so I can start to save a little bit towards any other busy months, especially February next year when the girls' birthdays come back around again. Health. So I set up this envelope to be prepared for things like dental care or prescriptions, and I've been putting away £50 every month. I did dip into this for some self-care, well, care for the girls this month, but that was just a one-off, and I am going to continue to put £50 into my health envelope. Clothing. I'm putting £100 in here. Bella needs new school shoes, and both girls are going to need some clothes for spring and summer, which will be here before we know it. So yeah, I want to kickstart my savings for clothing. Benny, as ever, I'm putting £50 away for Benny. He's getting groomed in a couple of weeks, and thankfully, because he's looking very fluffy at the minute, and anything left over will just need to stay in this envelope for any routine vaccinations or treatments. Holidays. I've got an envelope for holidays, but as of yet I've put nothing in this envelope. At this time, it's not a priority for me to be saving for a holiday, so nothing's going in here this month. Christmas. Again, I'm saving £150 a month for Christmas every month between now and October. Miscellaneous. £50 in here again for any items or expenses that don't fit under any other category, or to top up other envelopes. Emergency funds. £100 is going in here for absolutely anything essential that I can't afford to pay for with funds from other envelopes. So for things like an appliance breaking down, and initially I was thinking for any car repairs, but I've decided to introduce an envelope specifically for car maintenance and repairs, MOT, tax, which is due now actually, but luckily is only £30 for the year. I love my car, which is a 2012 Vauxhall Astra, which is saved for and paid £4,000 cash for, and touch wood, up until now has been fantastic. I'm hoping it will be fantastic for a good few more years, but for that to be the case, I will need to look after it and will likely need to spend some money on it. So I want to be prepared, and I don't want to potentially rinse in my emergency fund, which gives me such peace of mind, being, well, it'll be £410 when I add in this 100. So yeah, let's get a car expenses fund on the go. And I'll add £50 to this. But I'll probably look to increase this eventually. So I'll add all of my sinking funds up. So these total 750. So from the £850 I had left over, take the £750, I've got £100, which is all going to go into my savings envelope. Let's try this one again. I'm going to start saving for Lydia's school prom. She leaves school in the summer, and her prom's in June. So I started this last month, but I blew the £100 that I saved on extra bits for a 16th birthday party, didn't I? So yeah, let's keep this in here this time, Emma. £100. So now I am left with 0, which is what I want. I want to make every penny count. So if I add up my cash expenses of 790 and my sinking funds of 750 and my savings of 100, I will need to withdraw for cash stuffing £1,640 during the course of March. As usual, I don't want to be holding on to all of this cash in the house, so I'm going to be making 4 separate withdrawals, one a week. In week 1, I'm going to withdraw £1,070 for 1 week's grocery shopping, 1 week's diesel, 1 week's eating out, Bella's pocket money, as well as the rest of my cash expenses and all of my sinking and savings funds. I'll then withdraw £190 for the next 3 weeks. This £190 a week will be withdrawn for groceries, diesel and eating out. So if I add all of these up, 1070, add 190, add 190, add 190, yep, £1,640. With less going on than last month, or let me rephrase, with less expensive things going on compared to last month, hopefully this month will be a lot smoother sailing. There won't be as much money getting moved about. My first cash stuffing for March 2022 of £1,070 will be uploaded later on today, so make sure you don't miss it by hitting the bell and subscribing for more content like this and on planning and intentional living. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and insightful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.